surprise, a bunch of huge new games just got announced for Nintendo Switch 2, so we thought we'd go over them just in case you missed some of these exciting new announcements. Wow.
Yeah, the second half of this week has felt like a little mini Nintendo Direct, and there are just so many games from big franchises,
Yeah.
really like games that are going to push the Switch 2 from a graphical perspective, other things going on. It's like, wow, all of a sudden for the rest of the year, it's like we knew about the games that are coming, and there's a lot of other stuff that we're going to be playing soon.
Yeah, so let's go into it. And I was really surprised but delighted to see this. Fallout 4, big franchise. The anniversary edition is coming to Switch 2. Wow.
Did you know it was Fallout Day?
No.
I did not know that Fallout Day was a thing. I've played some Fallout games. I've actually not played Fallout 4, so I'm pretty interested to check this out. This game is coming in 2026, so this is not one that we're going to be playing immediately, but wow, what a great get to have and just sock that away and know that that's going to be coming to Switch 2 sooner than later. And I guess the great thing about getting a game that's been around for a while is they're including 6 of the big expansions that came out for Fallout 4. And, with these Bethesda games, that Bethesda jank is real. And
so you need to give it some time to work itself out.
We've had a long number of years for them to get that up and running. And in the little teaser that they had, they didn't show a lot, but there was a little bit. It's like, okay. I mean,
it's looking pretty good.
This is an older game, but this is the sort of thing that should run really well on a Switch 2. And hey, it's another Xbox game that we're getting. We already got Indiana Jones. We know that that's coming. Clearly, Bethesda got the dev kits. So exciting to continue to add to that list of Xbox games and hopefully things pick up on that side soon.
And Fallout is having a great moment. The second season of that big, very popular show that I actually really love is coming out this year. So there's Fallout, people are talking about this. So it makes sense for them to bring this onto Switch 2 and an exciting thing to look forward to in 2026.
Totally.
Next, oh my gosh, this one. I have been waiting. I'm not kidding. I've been waiting for this announcement for so long, and I've actually stopped playing this game on my PS5 because I was like, eventually, this is coming out on a Switch 2, and I can just move my save file over and continue on, and that game is Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
We were talking about Assassin's Creed Shadows, and this was a game that had been rumored. This had shown up on some online stores. This was a badly kept
there was
secret.
A PEGI rating, whatever.
So we kind of knew it was coming, but we didn't know the details. So it's coming December 2nd, which is really soon, right around the same time as Metroid Prime 4. Wow. But yeah, this is a game that we played earlier in the year on PS5. We had to put it down for, I don't even know why. There must have been some other game that we had to play.
Claire Obscura.
This game is really good. We both like Assassin's Creed, and this is a good Assassin's Creed set in Japan. Really, really well done. So excited for it to come to Nintendo Switch. And there was a stretch of time where it's like, okay, if this came to a Nintendo Switch, how would it run? Because it's really pushing the PS5. But after Star Wars Outlaws, it's like, yeah, I think Ubisoft can do this.
And we saw this game running really well on a Steam Deck. So that was always a little bit of an indicator. I know the specs are different, but it's a bit of an indicator that it can run on a kind of handheld type of thing. So that was a good indicator as well.
And they put out a trailer for this version of the game. I think it looks great. People who are more knowledgeable about this stuff than us, they'll put it through how many frames is this? How many pixels is this? But just kind of, my quick impression of watching that was like, yeah, that looks pretty close to what I was playing on a PS5. So that sounds great. Again, this is a game that's been out for a little bit, so it's going to include all of the updates that they have released. For the most part, there is a big expansion that just came out on the other platforms called The Claws of Awaji. That's not included in the base game. It sounds like that's going to be coming early next year. So that's something else to look forward to. And yes, most importantly for people like us who have the game on another platform, cross progression is included. So I did this when I got Star Wars Outlaws. So easy. Just transfer over the save data that you have on another version of the game and just pick up where you left off. I love that.
Yeah, so nice.
So there's going to be two versions. The base version is going to be priced at $59.99. There is a premium edition that they announced for $100. I
What's in
wasn't
it though?
exactly clear what was in the premium edition
Exactly.
though. So I don't. Maybe that's out. Maybe you can track that down on some Ubisoft site or something. But $59 for this game, I think that's a good deal. It is unfortunately a game key card on the Switch 2, but it's kind of following the trend that we have seen from a lot of these big publishers, so I can't say that I am surprised, but I am excited to have this game on a Switch 2.
I'm so excited. Again, I've been holding off on going back to this game for this exact reason, and to know that it's coming out this year, and we have Christmas coming up, which is a great time to dig back into this game. So I'm so happy about this announcement. I'm very much looking forward to going back and finishing up Assassin's Creed Shadows that
Yes.
we put down a little while ago.
Also, just announced, speaking of Ubisoft, if you want something that you can play from them sooner, Star Wars Outlaws is out. It's been out for, over a month or so. They just announced that there is a demo that you can get now on your Switch 2. And this is if you've been following this game, the Switch 2 version of this game, people really liked it. I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. And they've actually continued to update the game since it's come out. So it's actually gotten even more impressive. And I've
Yeah.
seen some of the side-by-sides of the game when it first launched versus now, and it was already really good when it came out. And it's really impressive technically now. It's a pretty good game too. If you like Star Wars, if you like open worlds, like check out this demo. There's no reason not to. It's a free demo.
Yeah. Speaking of other demos coming out, there was the big Kirby Air Riders Nintendo Direct 2 today, and they announced that there is going to be a global test ride, haha, which is a demo event for Kirby Air Riders. There's going to be several sort of dates and time slots happening for this, but this is a game that really deserves or needs some kind of demo because it is a bit of a quirkier, not a traditional racing game. There's a lot of really interesting, unique gameplay things that Mr. Sakurai has put into this game, lovingly put into this game. Also, if you've never played the original Kirby Air Ride on a GameCube, you might be like, what the heck is this? Why does it look all crazy? Why is it so chaotic? Well, this is a good opportunity to try it out. And we've seen so many people say, I'm interested in this game. It's $70 though. And I didn't play the original and I'm not so sure. So maybe this is a reason for you to go in and see for yourself what you think. We played this game a little bit at Gamescom and had a great time, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing one of these demo slots as well to see if they've updated anything.
Yeah, and the Nintendo Direct that just happened for this game is an hour long, and we heard from a lot of people. It's like I don't have time to watch an hour long direct of the second one. There's so much information on this game,
Yeah.
but this is one of the big takeaways: is that you'll have a chance to play it before it comes out. I appreciate that there's 6 different time slots across. It looks like 2 weekends.
Mhm.
So sometimes they do it. It's just a weekend. Sometimes the times are weird. Like I think
Yeah.
people should be able to find at least one. And yeah, like you were saying, it's a really non-traditional style of game. So I think it's good that they're doing this so that people can really grasp their mind around what the heck is this?
Exactly.
Yes.
So, yes, don't miss your opportunity to check this out if you are one of those people that are like, what the heck is this? Lastly, we do have one last little fun update to round out Spooky Month, which is Luigi's Mansion, the original game on GameCube, is coming to NSO on October 30th. Yes, it's a little bit late in terms of getting into the Halloween spirit, but if you are looking for something to do in the night before and the night of Halloween, why not play a little bit of Luigi's Mansion, where it all started? This is a very good game. So if you haven't played this yet, you should give it a try.
This is one of those like super obvious things that's like so obvious that's like, Nintendo won't do it because it's so obvious. It's like, no,
Yeah.
put out Luigi's Mansion before Halloween because people want to get into the spirit. So yeah, this is the original GameCube version. It's for the expansion pack tier of Nintendo Switch Online. I wouldn't say that it's as good as Luigi's Mansion 3, which is an incredible game for Nintendo Switch, but the original one is still really good, and it holds up, and you can see sort of where they introduced a lot of these mechanics, and this is where Luigi started to get this big personality that's so fun. So if you haven't played this game before, I would actually put this in the must play category if you've never
Just
played
see
the
what
original Luigi's Mansion.
see where it all began. That's
Yes,
always a fun thing to do. See where the series started.
right.
And then you can, see where it is now. But this is, where I had my first experience with a Luigi's Mansion game, and I was really like taken by, yeah, by just how different it was, a showcase of these characters' personalities, which is great.
I think that's a huge get for
Yeah.
GameCube NSO. It's like, sometimes for these, like, oh, we got some weird third party game. It's like, no, this is one of the
This is
big
a big
heavy
one.
hitter first
Yeah.
party games. This was the launch game for the GameCube. This was
That's
it.
right. This was the launch game
My
for
gosh,
the GameCube.
yes.
Yes.
Good
Please play
job,
it.
Nintendo.
Good job. I said that was the last thing, but it really wasn't. The actual last thing is that Elden Ring for Switch 2 is now delayed to 2026. Now, we played this game at Gamescom, and we, among many, 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 many other people, noted some pretty significant performance issues. So I'm actually very happy to hear this, because it's like, yes, please cook a little longer, because you might need the time.
Yeah.
And we're not in a rush. I've already played the heck out of this game. I would only be replaying it, so I'm not like in a rush to get it. I'd rather have you put out a game that functions. So happy to see that they are allowing more time for performance adjustments, in their own words.
Yeah, this is good news. This is the right decision. I think people saw the writing on the wall where they're like,
Yeah.
well, it's coming out in 2025. And it's like, well, there's not much left in 2025. So
Yeah.
we played it at Gamescom. It was very rough. It was at PAX a little bit after that. And some people were like, oh, I think it's getting better. So there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to get Elden Ring running at a reasonable degree on a Switch 2. So I'm back to being optimistic about this game. It's like, okay, they're going to put in the effort, which I really appreciate, because the game is so good. So many people should appreciate and experience this game. Switch 2 owners deserve a great version of Elden Ring on this platform.
I agree. I think if you have been waiting because you don't have other platforms in a way to play this game, you should be able to play this game as close to, the original as possible, even if the technical capabilities are a bit different on a Switch 2 than it is on a PS5. But this is one of my favorite games of all time. Yes, of all time. And I think it's exciting that it's coming. I was very excited for it to find new players on a Switch 2, but disappointed when I saw the performance issues. So back to being excited.
We're
for
so
them
back
to fix these issues, and I'm so hoping that what we get in 2026 will be a very good version of Elden Ring. So,
indeed.
there you go. Wow, gosh, so many things happened. It was kind of crazy.
This is why people needed to get caught up. It's so easy to miss
up.
any one of these things. It's like, oh, there was actually a ton of announcements of games, legit big games, just that kept popping up.
I know. This is why we need more directs. Wait, no, we don't need that. Yeah, I don't know what we need. We need this. We need this channel to tell you what's going on. All right, I'm legit excited for Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you guys are excited for any of these games on this list, tell us in the comments. Maybe we'll see some of you in that test ride for Kirby Air Riders coming up in the next couple of weekends. We're going to wrap this video up, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.